도널드 트럼프 미국 대통령의 부인 멜라니아가 9일 현지 시간 갑작스러운 성명 발표를 통해 죽은 성범죄자 제프리 엡스타인 및 공범 길레인 맥스웰과의 관련성을 부인했습니다. 멜라니아 여사는 이날 백악관에서 생방송으로 진행된 성명 발표를 통해 나를 그 불명예스러운 제프리 엡스타인과 연관짓는 거짓말은 오늘 끝내야 한다고 말했습니다. 앞서 멜라니아 여사는 맥스웰에게 2002년 이메일을 보낸 사실이 드러났고 조 바이든 전 미국 대통령의 차남 헌터는 엡스타인이 멜라니아를 트럼프 대통령에게 소개해줬다고 주장한 적이 있습니다. 이어 나는 엡스타인의 피해자가 아니다. 엡스타인이 나를 트럼프에게 소개해주지 않았다며 나는 내 남편을 1998년 뉴욕시의 한 파티에서 우연히 만났다고 주장했습니다. 멜라니아 여사는 또 뉴욕시와 플로리다주 판비치에서는 사교계가 겹치는 게 흔하기 때문에 도널드와 나는 가끔 엡스타인과 같은 파티에 초대받았다고 말했습니다. 멜라니아 여사는 또한 엡스타인과 나에 관한 수많은 가짜 사진 및 진술이 수년간 소셜미디어에 유포돼 왔다. 이러한 사진과 이야기는 완전히 거짓이라며 엡스타인 관련 법원 문서, 증언록, 피해자 진술서, 연방수사국 조사 기록 등에 자신의 이름이 나온 적이 없다고 밝혔습니다. 그러면서 재정적 이득과 정치적 입지 상승을 위해 내 명예를 훼손하려는 악의적이고 정치적 동기를 지닌 개인 및 단체들의 거짓 비방은 중단돼야 한다고 촉구했습니다. 트럼프 대통령은 미 MS 나우 방송과의 전화 인터뷰에서 자신이 멜라니아 여사의 성명에 대해 사전에 몰랐으며 그녀는 엡스타인을 몰랐다고 말했다고 이 방송이 보도했습니다.
Good afternoon. The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today. The individuals lying about me are devoid of ethical standards, humility, and respect. I do not object to their ignorance, but rather I reject their mean-spirited attempts to defame my reputation. I never been friends with Epstein. Donald and I were invited to the same parties as Epstein from time to time, since overlapping in social circles is common in New York City and Palm Beach. To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein or his accomplice, Maxwell. My email reply to Maxwell cannot be categorized as anything more than casual correspondence. My polite reply to her email doesn't amount to anything more than a trivial note. I am not Epstein's victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at a New York City party in 1998. This initial encounter with my husband is documented in detail in my book, Melania. The first time I crossed paths with Epstein was in the year 2000 at an event Donald and I attended together. At the time, I had never met Epstein and had no knowledge of his criminal undertakings. Numerous fake images and statements about Epstein and me have been circulating on social media for years now. Be cautious about what you believe. These images and stories are completely false. I'm not a witness or a named witness in connection with any of Epstein's crimes. My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim statements, or FBI interviews surrounding the Epstein matter. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein's abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on Epstein's plane and never visited his private island. I have never been legally accused or convinced of a crime in connection with Epstein's sex trafficking, abuse of minors, and other repulsive behavior. The false smears about me from mean-spirited and politically motivated individuals and entities looking to cause damage to my good name, to gain financially and climb politically, must stop. My attorneys and I have fought these unfounded and baseless lies with success and will continue to maintain my sound reputation without hesitation. To date, several individuals and companies have been legally obligated to publicly apologize and retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast, James Carville, and HarperCollins, UK. Now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth. I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with a public hearing specifically centered around the survivors. Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath in front of Congress with the power of sworn testimony. Each and every woman should have her day to tell her story in public if she wishes, and then her testimony should be permanently entered into the congressional record. Then, and only then, we will have the truth. Thank you.
Secretary Lutnick to continue serving.